Hi everybody. Let's create another introductory C++ application. The C++ language is good for many things, such as the ability to learn programming. Probably the best way to learn programming is to write programs, a lot of them. In this exercise, we are expanding on our Payroll application with more values for a 2-week time frame. So start your programming environment, whichever you are using. For me, I will use Microsoft Visual Studio. In the first Visual Studio 2022 dialog box, you can click Create a New Project. In the Create a New Project dialog box, in the Languages combo box, select C++. In the list of project templates, click Console App and click Next. In the Configure Your New Project dialog box, change the project name to Payroll Evaluation 2. Set the path to anything you like, anything of your choice, and then click Create. Some sample code has already been written for us and we can accept it. All we will do is to change the content of the main function. We will use the standard cout preprocessor a lot for anything we want to display to the user. We start by writing a title for the application, which is Payroll Evaluation. Then we will request some values from the user. We will request a first name, which is an array of 20 characters named first name. Then we will request the last name from the user. After that, we request the hourly salary as a double variable. After that, we are going to request values from the user. We request values for 2 weeks. So we start with the first week. We request the values for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Each of those values is requested as a double precision number. We do the same for the second week. We request the values for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We will do the calculation separately. We would like to have the values for the first week and then separate values for the second week. So to start, for the first week, we want to get the total time value. So we add the values for each day. We add Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for the first week. And that gives us a double precision number that we store in a variable named week 1 time worked. In the same way, we add the values for the second week. We will also do the calculations separately to get the regular time, the overtime, the workday, and the regular pay, the overtime pay and the regular pay. We do the same for the second week. The regular time, the overtime pay, and the regular pay. To calculate the values for each week, we will use an if conditional statement and a greater than operator that allows us to calculate the regular time for the week, the regular pay for that week, the overtime for the week, and the overtime pay for that week. Still trying to get the values for each week separate, we calculate the net pay for the first week by adding the regular pay of the first week to the overtime pay for the first week. We do the same for the second week. And then to get the total pay, we add the pay for the first week and the pay for the second week. The rest of the code is used to display the values to the user. After doing that, we can execute the code. This depends on your programming environment. Since I'm using Microsoft Visual Studio, on the top menu, I click Debug, Start without debugging. And when requested, I type the necessary values. I type the first name, I press enter, followed by the last name. I press enter. I type the hourly salary. And then as requested for the time worked for each day of the week, on Monday of the first week, I type 7, I press enter. For Tuesday, I type 8, I press enter. For Wednesday, I type 6.5, I press enter. For Thursday, I type 8.5, I press enter. And for Friday, I type 7.5, and I press enter. For the second week, for Monday, I type 9.5, and I press enter. Tuesday, I type 8.5, and I press enter. Wednesday, I type 10.5, and I press enter. For Thursday, I type 9, I press enter. And for Friday, I type 8, and I press enter. And the application displays the results. And to close the DOS window, if you are using Microsoft Visual Studio, you can press any key, and that closes the window. So that's it for this lesson. You can find all the code on the website. The link is provided in the description section. If you have any question, you can ask. Thank you.